what you guys saying? Welcome back to the spoken media. Yeah, making modern media sexy. Yes, it's the summertime out here now, guys. Again, yeah, I apologize for the absence of content on this channel. There's been a lot going on, as I said in the community post. If you have not seen that already, I'm not gonna get into it all now. I said, as I said on the community post, I might do a video on that. Not guarantee, I might, and if I do, you will know about it. But again, what I do apologise though is for the absence. It was regarding the channel and something external, which I'm not gonna go into now. As again, I said I might do it. But anyway, yeah, my apologies for that. I could have let you lot know sooner. Yeah, not perfect round here, but what is perfect is the spoken word media, making modern media sexy. As you know, please like the video. We're gonna get straight into it after that. But yeah, big up to the old subscribers, the new subscribers. Guys, I'm flipping hot, man. I'm about to go to work in the next hour. Yeah, on this nice sunny day. Yeah, oh my god. I don't personally believe. Sorry, I know. You know what? I know. I was gonna go back. I'm gonna go straight into it. I'll tell a lie. I was saying to my friend yesterday, I don't believe in working during heat, man. I don't believe. The only work people should be doing during heat is sports. That's the only time you should be working. If you're a pro athlete, work. If you're not, work is only for autumn and winter and maybe a bit of spring. Summer, at this time, no man. Should be cocktails, shirtless tops, bikinis, yeah, moisturising each other's backs. And sex on the beach. I'm joking. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah. But anyway, I like this video, as I said again. Road to 1000k. Let's get back into it. Now, this intro, so obviously the intro had to be because it's been a long time. But this video right now is a very disturbing one.
An allegation's been made, okay, that you've been seen on a number of occasions to assault children outside Nursery.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah. But Roxana, you are going to be under arrest today, okay? We need to take you to the police station.
Picture her mum took when she came home from nursery. None of these injuries were there the day before, so she got those at nursery. What about these big red marks and bruises to her back? Any idea about those?
No comment.
Did you cause those?
No comment.
Seeing clear marks on a little baby. How does that make you feel?
No comment.
Do you feel any sort of sadness about that?
No comment.
Would you just not care?
No comment.
No? Okay.
So, as you guys, as you guys saw, you saw that this girl called I can't even say her name, whatever the hell her name is, doesn't matter. But she's a 22-year-old lady who has been convicted and is going to be sentenced for abusing 21 babies or infants at a nursery that she was working at. She's from a Hounslow area, around Twickenham area, where I used to go to college. But she has been convicted, 21 babies, and you saw in that video that she is like, oh, I heard about that. Well, of course you heard about it because you're the one who's I mean, people are so evil, man. Some people are so evil and wicked, man. Wicked people, man. Like, she's one of those wicked people. Like, oh, you're being arrested? Oh yeah, I heard about that. Like 21 babies, I just heard about that. Yeah, like you heard about, like it's something, like you heard about some, I don't know, some like announcement that there's been some changes to like, I don't know, like to fuel or something. I don't know, or changes to like, do you know what I mean? Just changes to like your local authorities. I don't know, your road tax. I paid road tax the other day, man. Like, what do you mean, like? What do you mean I heard about that? Like, nah, man. You've heard that doesn't show signs and like reaction of someone that's truly horrified. Like, think about this. That's how you know you're immediately guilty. Like, let's just keep it a buck, yeah. So I had to raise my voice a bit now because it's like I need to get into it, because when you just think about what you saw in that video, yeah, I haven't got into the article yet. That girl yeah, has been told 21 babies or infants, toddlers, yeah, at a nursery that you work at have all been sustaining significant injuries. 21. Not one. Even one's horrifying. Not two. 21. 21. Oh, I heard about that. So, would you not be frightened and very scared yourself, or like, would you even still be wanting to work there? Like, seriously, 21. Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, you should. The reaction is just it's the signs of a guilty person, because you was harming these defenseless little kiddies or babies. Like, how wicked. We're gonna get in the article right now. As you can see, guys, got a nursery nurse convicted of abusing 21 babies. A 22-year-old nursery worker has been convicted of abusing 21 babies, including kicking one little boy in the face and stepping on his shoulder. Roxana Lecker, whatever her name is, from Hounslow, West London, admitted 7 counts of cruelty to a person under the age of 16 and was found guilty of another 14 by a jury at Kingston Crown Court, the Metropolitan Police said. Her crimes were discovered in June last year after she was sent home for pinching a number of children and appearing flustered at the Riverside Nursery in Twickenham, South West London, the Crown Prosecution Service said. Solicitor Gemma Till from Irene Mitchell said the families involved had been traumatised. Lecker will be sentenced at Kingston Crown Court on the 26th September. Detectives from the Met Police went through CCTV from the nursery that showed her pinching and scratching children under their clothes, on their arms, legs and stomachs. She pinched several children dozens of times in the course of one day, causing them to cry and flinch away from her, the CPS said. On one occasion, she kicked a little boy in the face several times. She was also seen to push babies head first over cots and cover a toddler's mouth when he started to cry. Police said she had abused children at 2 nurseries between October 2023 and June 2024. One of the counts related to little munchkins in Hounslow, with the remainder linked to the Riverside Nursery in Twickenham, which has been since closed. Detective Sergeant Jeff Boy said footage showed Lecker carrying out multiple assaults on the children in her care, which included repeatedly pinching and grabbing children, dropping babies into their cots on one occasion. She delivered several kicks to a young boy to the face and stepped on his shoulder. Exceptional cruelty. Lecker told police she smoked cannabis before her shift and at one point was seen vaping a metre away from a young baby. Detective Inspector Sean Hutchins said these families left their children in Lecker's care, trusting her to protect their children as well as the other staff at the nurseries clearly did. The footage of her offences against defenceless children was disturbing. I would like to praise the strength of the victims' families who have had to sit in a court and watch footage of the abuse which Lecker inflicted on their children. Lecker worked at Riverside Nursery between January and June 2024, with a number of parents reporting unusual injuries and bruising in March and May that year. Senior Crown Prosecutor Gemma Burns said Lecker had shown exceptional cruelty to the babies. No parent should have to fear leaving their child in the care of professionals, but the sheer scale of her abuse is staggering, she added. Urgent reforms. Monira Wilson, the Liberal Democrat MP for Twickenham, said it was incredibly important that families see justice done and the children get all the support they need to recover from this trauma. She claimed there was a need for urgent reform to make nurseries and early years settings safe for our children. Nurseries must be subject to no-notice Ofsted inspections where safeguarding concerns can be raised and CCTV footage is reviewed. I'll be working with a colleague to make sure these tragedies never happen again. Every parent should know their child is safe when left at nursery, the MP added. A spokesperson for Riverside Nursery said, situations like this are deeply upsetting and represent a profound breach of trust in a professional. We recognise how difficult this has been, in particular for the children and nurseries directly involved. Creating spaces in which children are happy, safe and able to thrive is our top priority, and we will do everything in our power to protect that. The firm said that since last year, Ofsted had inspected all its nurseries and found their safeguarding arrangements to be effective. Yeah, you see, guys. So you see that, you know, the kind. If you look at injuries, pinching, stepping, throwing them down in a court. Did I read scratching in the article? I can't remember. It's just disturbing. Yeah, those families have put those babies in your care, and this is what you're doing. Again, I told you guys already. Yeah, I did a podcast in 2023, which you can. That's on this channel if you go back. Yeah, this is around. This was around when the Lucy Letby case was came about, with when she was harming all those babies in her care at a hospital when she was working as a nurse. And I said we said on the podcast, yeah, why do people go into certain jobs and professions, like the mentality? What's the question of why they want to come into certain profession? And it's always boggles my mind as to why someone would go into a place like a nursery and want to harm little kid. I'm sorry, especially a lady, yeah, because ladies are typically known to be caring for little ones, nurturing. I'm sorry, that's just the stereotype that they have. Not all necessarily, but that's typically the associated traits with a woman. Because let's be honest, in a nursery, typically it's going to be females that are going to be working with that are going to be looking after the little infants, or aren't they? There's a reason for that. It's not a coincidence. And you as a woman, yeah, I mean, you're 22. I don't know if she had kids already. It didn't say in the article, but did she want kids in the future? I don't know how long she's going to be sentenced for now. I don't know, but I mean, based on how you're treating little ones, you probably shouldn't. Especially if you don't have any kids, because you're hurting other little infants. Like what makes you want to do those things? Why are you even working there? If you don't like kids, why work there? This is why I never believe in people should just apply to any job, man, just because you need a job. This is why I don't believe in that, because to work in a nursery, you have to be good with little kids. See, I'm not even fully on berating this woman like some other content creators would do on their videos, because, and I understand why, because I want to get more into like the mentality of what's so sick in your head and twisted that you want to hurt these little kids. Why you want to inflict so much pain on these defenseless human beings that you're meant to be caring for? Why you would want to do something like that? Like, why do you think that's normal to be good to do some horrific things? I think I'm not shouting, but because you know what I'm trying to say, guys. You know what I'm trying to say. Please like the video. I hope it gets posted out there, because I think we need to have again. This is why some families are apprehensive about certain things, but we need to have some kind of conversation. And I'm sorry, I think the authorities and people that are running these places need to be getting looked at a lot more, because 21 babies for that to come out. I mean, for crying out loud, how much kids are in your care? A nursery, like nurseries, last time I checked, they're not that big. Like a nursery is not typically that big, is it? So how does 21 kids in like a local nursery, where the establishment is not huge, yeah, in one building typically, how does it get to that number before there's some serious until someone's found the culprit is found, yeah, that being in this case that young lady that's now gonna go to jail for this horrific abuse that she was doing to those children. I mean, how long did it take? 21 when the parents are collecting their kids and they're noticing marks on the child, man. Come on, man. 21. I'm sorry, I don't want to sound judgmental, man, but I don't know, man. I just don't know. I just don't know how that's been carried on for. I don't know what kind of questions were asked. What kind of questions were asked? What kind of excuses were given? You gotta really watch where you leave your children, because some people's got wicked intentions. I mean, come on, seriously, man. Like, now that girl's gonna go to jail, and she's gonna go to a female prison where you're gonna have females that have got children themselves that are locked up. She's not gonna be very popular in the prison establishment. Do you understand? So she's gonna be probably gonna be a target. They don't care if she's 22. You know what you're doing at 22. You're doing is sick and evil. I mean, look. I mean, no comment. Look at in when she's in questioning and they're saying like, oh, and she said no comment. Even the woman, even like the lady interviewing her is like, do you not care? No comment. No comment. Because you seem very emotionless. Like you seem very like emotionless. Like what you're doing is like it's not normal. Like to want to do those things. So again, why you? What do you do, man? I just don't understand what. I just don't understand the motivation to want to do these things, man. I just don't. It doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know what goes through people's head, man. But that's just wicked. I hope the babies, recover, and I hope that the parents, they recover from the trauma of their infant being harmed. Because even though she's taken out the place, they're not gonna want to put that child in that establishment, or I can't remember if it's gonna get closed down or something. Because sometimes they have to because of these things. But even going forward, even if they take her somewhere else, or put her even if it's not in another nursery, even if it's like a carer that comes to their house, or it's not even family members. They're gonna be so traumatized by what's happening. They probably don't want to trust them. Because at the end of the day, a lot of them they got to go to work, so they can't have their babies or infants with them because they got to go to work. A lot of them, unless they're a stay-at-home mum, or they work part time, and you know what I mean, man. You just messed up their lives as well because you're just wicked witch of the West. Yeah, sickening. So sickening. Like, you just gotta wonder. You just gotta wonder what goes through people's mind. I can imagine her the same girl that's going down for this will probably be the same girl that said that when, obviously I know she didn't kill those infants, but it doesn't matter. It's still evil what you was doing. Yeah. I can imagine her saying like Lucy led by what evil woman, and you go and do the same thing. I can just imagine that. People are so weird, man. So tapped out here. But anyway, guys, first video back in a long time on this channel. Please like this video. Please like it. And by the way, I'm just getting back into it, so I'm sorry if my tone's a bit low. Sorry about that. But I've got to go to work, and I've had some horrible stomach aches today. Probably some food I ate the day before. Probably won't be eating that food ever again. But yeah, I'm not feeling great. But yeah, peace. And if you're new around here and you like the content, please subscribe and stay tuned for more. Peace.